So, mother-in-law versus daughter-in-law. Who should set the stage for a relationship? Now, certain mentality holds it that the daughter-in-law should be the one to kiss the mother-in-law's ass, be the one to make everybody like her, be the one seeking everybody's validation. You know, as the new wife who's been married into the family, she should be the one to seek Uncle A, Uncle B, make mother-in-law happy, make the father-in-law happy, make sister-in-law, make the entire village happy so they can accept her into the family. In fact, as she's coming into the home, she should have a script or a pattern to be able to please everyone so she can get validated in order to get accepted into the family. Some other people are of the opinion that the mother-in-law is supposed to be the one to set the center stage, is supposed to be the one to extend the hand of friendship, the hand of acceptance for the girl to feel at home. Now, let me give you my opinion. As a mother to 2 boys myself, I'll use myself as a case study here. I'm a mom to 2 boys, right? And I know that someday I'm going to be a mother-in-law. Now, still being a young woman, I have already had my mind programmed towards that. I do not expect some other woman's baby girl to come and kiss my ass. No, I'm not going to come and set up myself as an oracle that has to be worshipped in order to give a go-ahead for anybody to get on with their life. No, I do know one thing for sure, that when 2 people are getting together, wanting to get to know each other, first of all, there are challenges already from the man's side and from the woman's side based on individual differences. A guy meets girl, guy has his own attitude, the girl has her own attitude. Now, both of them are still working on being compatible. Both of them still got challenges of getting to understand each other. Now, on top of all of that, I, being a mother-in-law, will also be an issue to be contended with. Why? If anything, I know one thing for sure, that I have groomed my child well. I want the best for my son, speaking as a mother-in-law from the man's side now. I've groomed my son well. I have trained him religiously, spiritually, mentally to be able to know the kind of decisions to make in life. Having trained my sons, I have backed it up with prayers as a Christian in my Christian faith for God to solidify every of my efforts and make it work, make them be gentlemen of valor and honor. I also want to trust their decisions in choosing the right spouse for themselves. And as a mother, I'm already prepared that someday my sons will begin to bring women into the house, introducing them as their fiancés and all of that kind of stuff. My default settings is to first of all accept any lady they get to introduce to me as fiancé. Now, what I mean exactly is, I am not gonna, my first point of call is not to judge the woman my son introduces to me as his fiancé. No, I'm gonna welcome her as I would any other visitor who comes into my house. First of all, this is, let us bear in mind, this is someone else's daughter, someone else's child. Just as precious your son is to you, same way this girl is precious to someone else. Think about it. For the fact that this girl is, you know, being introduced to you by your son doesn't mean she should automatically become somebody to keep under the carpet, or somebody who's supposed to come and look at your face and kiss your ass. Imagine you walking into an office setting and then this same lady is the person who's supposed to attend to you. How are you going to treat her? Of course, professionally, you're going to respect yourself and respect her office and respect her in her office. So why should she be treated differently because now she is coming to marry your son? Let us think about it. I know something for sure. The fact that I want my sons to have a happy home, I want them to have a happy life, I have to first of all give them that platform. I need to give them the chance. I need to give everybody coming in, everyone they are introducing to me as their fiancé, a chance. And as they say, first impression matters. A girl walking in through my door probably has some stereotypes, what is expected of mothers-in-law, how they could be venomous, attacking and all. So if there is anything, is to make this girl walking in through the door feel comfortable, is to make her feel relaxed. I am not saying every girl walking through my door, I am not judging her firsthand that she is going to be the one to marry my son or not. No, I can definitely have my opinions, keep them to myself. When my son is done introducing the lady and all, when they're done visiting me and they're about to leave, I'll call my son on the side, probably when he has gotten to his house or by himself after he must have seen the lady off, when I have personal time with my son, and give my son my opinion. Whatever it is I think about the lady, I can discuss with my son privately. I'm not giving this lady this first impression, maybe by my countenance, my body language or something, to make her feel like she's not wanted, to make her feel like she's not accepted. Because I tell you, no matter how good or no matter who a person is, however, whatever attitude they get presented with determines what they give you back. Action brings about reaction. And just as I said, if there is anybody to call the shot or set the stage for a relationship here, it is me, the mother-in-law. I am a mother. I have groomed my son. I have trained. Definitely this child, this girl he's coming in, is also a child. She's somebody I can give birth to as well. So this is my son and this is my daughter. These are children. Let's not forget, these children are still trying to figure themselves out. They're still trying to see how compatible they can be. They're still struggling to fix this thing called marriage. Why should mother-in-law to be another complex issue to deal with? So having this understanding, I want to be that woman, I want to be that mother-in-law that my daughter-in-law can come to and confide in and ask questions. You know, during that stage of getting to know each other, she and my son, there's still things she might still be trying to figure out. I want to be that woman she can call up at 2 a.m. and ask, mommy, this is what I'm finding difficult. Look, how do I sort this out? This is what I'm, currently dealing with my fiance. What do you say? What do you think? I want to be that woman. I want to be a mother. I want to be her second mom, because she leaving her mother and coming to stay in my house, I should make her feel comfortable. I should give her that space. I should give her that arms, that welcome arms, to be able to feel relaxed and feel at home and feel welcomed. Something else to take note of is I'm aware of the fact that my daughter-in-law does not have to love me as she loves her mother. Let me explain that. The relationship between mother-in-law, daughter-in-law is one that should be built. It doesn't come natural. Don't get it twisted. Let's not pretend, let's be real. It will have to be built, and it has to be built on mutual relationship, mutual understanding, mutual love, and mutual respect, right? So I am not gonna stay and expect my daughter-in-law to automatically come and start bowing down and worshiping me and kissing me left and right if I have not been a good mom to her, if I have not presented myself as such, if I have not given her that welcoming hand. Because this is my home she's coming into. I gave birth to the man she's coming to get married to. So right, I'm the one who's better placed in the home, right? She's the one who's coming in. So if anything, I should be the one to make her feel comfortable, make her feel like she's welcome. Then she can feel relaxed, open up more, and embrace me back. If I, who is the owner of the house, doesn't give her that welcoming hand, what do you expect of her? Then you expect me to, okay, I'm supposed to be the one to chill and relax and be acting like some gods who should come and be giving sacrifice. Come on, let's think about it. And there's something else I know for sure. If I have not made the girl who is being introduced by my son to me as his wife to be comfortable, I don't understand how she can have love for me. I don't understand how she can accept to even marry my son if I have not made her feel comfortable. And in any way you want to look at it, my ultimate goal for my child, my son in question, is to be happy. So I just want him to be happy with whichever woman he has chosen to live with. And it means that I am looking for happiness. My darling, whoever my son has chosen to bring to me in the house, I want to embrace you first. I want to welcome you. I want you to know that you are going to be loved. So you have no choice. If you're a good person, you have no choice but to reciprocate. You have no choice but to be good back to me. Now, some persons will want to say, what about in cases of ladies who are not good? Now, I tell you, first of all, if there is a lady you think is not good, okay, first of all, I really don't think there is anybody who's bad. I think it's about compatibility, because the person who you think is bad is also good for someone else. So it depends on what works for who. The point here is two people who are compatible, two people who can work for each other, because Miss B might be good, Mr. A might be good, but both of them don't agree on certain terms. So it's not about who's good and who's bad. So, but first of all, how are we going to know who's good and who's bad, or distinguish between the good person and the bad person, when first of all this person is being met with unfriendly reception? How are we going to judge the person? But if first of all, from the onset, as they say, first impression matters, this person walking through the door is being met with welcome, the person's personality will definitely shine through. If the person is a good person, then the person is a good person. If the person is a bad person, the person is going to be bad regardless. Now, there is no excuses. There will be no excuses now, because you guys, the in-laws who are down in the house, are good first. But when you guys who are me for example, being the mother-in-law, the mother of the son, begins to give an attitude first of all. Now, how can we judge the lady who's walking in through the door? Whatever attitude she gives back at me. Think about that. Apparently, her reaction is based on my own action. Action, they say, brings about reaction. So the onus is on the mother-in-law to give that welcoming reception, to give the right attitude. It's up to the mother-in-law to set the stage for the relationship, not the daughter-in-law. No, nobody's daughter is supposed to be put on a pedestal to come and please anybody or kiss anybody's ass. Let us think about it. Currently, I do not have daughters, but I will not want to give birth to a daughter who's gonna go to some Mr. John's family and begin to lick every ass is there. No. What I expect of them is give my daughter a welcoming hand, and based on the good training I've given to her, she's gonna treat you guys equally right. And let us not get it twisted. All of this relationship don't come natural unless we want to pretend. This is, you guys are a different family. My daughter, for example, is from a different family, and vice versa. So we have to build a relationship. Yeah, I believe and I understand. I'm smart enough to understand that you cannot come, you cannot love me automatically because I'm your mother-in-law. No, we have to work on that relationship for it to be smooth. But first of all, we should have mutual respect for each other. You respect your mother-in-law, mother-in-law respect daughter-in-law, and that's fine. Gradually, smooth, loving relationship will flow. I'm not someone who's up for pretense. I really do not want anybody to come and start acting like, first of all, if I have a daughter-in-law and then from the beginning she begins to act like, oh mommy, hey, oh, look, I'm gonna be like, okay, you know, don't get it twisted. I know one thing for sure. I'm gonna give you a smooth, sailing atmosphere for you to feel free and be yourself. But I expect the relationship to flow naturally. I do not deal with pretense. I don't dwell with it. Nah, I don't want it. Let us respect each other. Then gradually we can fall in love with each other, right? So all I'm saying in essence is mutual respect is very important. It's key. The love and every other thing will flow. Nobody's daughter is coming to kiss my ass. It's up to me, the mother-in-law, to set the center stage, make everybody feel comfortable, make the home warm and welcoming, that anybody who walks through my door will have a good testimony. Treat everybody as a guest, welcome everyone, and then who's meant to stay will stay. So with these few points of mine, I hope you have been able to be convinced and not to be confused that mothers-in-law are supposed to set the center stage for a relationship between mother-in-law versus daughter-in-law. Yeah, cohabiting. So guys, tell me, what are your opinions? What do you think? Feel free to leave them in the comment section. I know definitely you all are gonna have opinions, so yes, please drop them in the comment section, and please kindly share this video with your friends and loved ones, your enemies, your neighbors, your mother-in-law, your daughter-in-law, mother-in-law to be, and look, everybody just share this video, okay, and give us the like. Yeah, it helps our ministry. And yeah, head over to the next video. I'll catch you there. See ya.